clothing line we got, it's gonna be busting on the scene this year for the 07. It's called Rich Young. What we did was we started, we had a company that came together, me and the company, and we started pushing this line. You know what I'm saying? They came to me with these great ideas, and we started pushing it. And what happened was it grew like an underground buzz. You know what I'm saying? So we tried to just keep funding it ourselves on just the strength of the buzz. But eventually the demand got higher than got bigger than our supply. So now we're in the process right now, actually, as I'm speaking, of signing with this company and doing a joint venture. And they're like a bigger manufacturing company, and they can get us in more doors and just make more quantity of clothes, because we were putting stuff out there and it's going like this. So once it's going like that, we're not really getting our full effect because it's not in the stores long enough to even see, and you know what I mean, for people to lock in on the brand. So now we doing a joint venture thing. We're gonna get bigger, and sky's the limit, really. Probably. I think this is gonna be the year to take off for it. Yeah, it's definitely a lot of opportunity for the clothing line business. On another tip, I'm an artist also and an entrepreneur. On the artist side, you know what I mean, I get to expose the line, you know what I'm saying, and market the line through hip hop, you know what I'm saying, and let people, the urban community, grab on hold to it just from seeing, you know what I'm saying, one of their favorite artists wearing the line, you know what I'm saying. Then on the other side, I sit and I know the game of hip hop, you know what I'm saying. So on the executive side of being with the clothing line, I know where we should market at when we trying to really touch that hip hop fan and get them into the brand, you know what I'm saying. So they work well with each other, you know what I'm saying. The clothing brand and the hip hop brand work with. You've seen other people do it. You've seen some failures. You've seen some success, you know what I'm saying. Hopefully, I mean, people look at me in more of a fashion sense, you know what I'm saying. I've always been a fashionable artist, and I think that's where people make the connection, really. Like, if you look at a dude and you don't really respect his fashion sense, you know what I mean, you're not gonna just say, okay, I want to dress like this dude, you know what I'm saying, or wear something that he's endorsing, because you don't really respect his fashion sense. I think people have a lot of respect for what I do, and it should work, it should connect, you know what I'm saying. So we teamed up, we got this line together, we pushing it. We also got it online, so for people who love to shop online, we got that. It's called richyoungsociety.com. This also shows you locations where you could get boutiques all across the country where you may not know where they sell it in your neighborhood, and the website also tells you that too, so that was a big help. Well, for me, being an artist was really like a stepping stool towards a lot of other things, you know what I'm saying? Of course, you need to be successful as an artist, you know what I mean, because that opens the door a little wider for you when they see success. And as far as marketing another brand or anything else, they like to see success in another area, you know what I'm saying? So my heart is truly with hip hop, you know what I'm saying, and that's what I have a passion for. You know, these other things are just businesses that you want to try out and you want to do, and you want to take a chance in, or you may have a side passion for those things too. You know what I mean? There's people in hip hop who love fashion, just like me. You know what I'm saying? I'll take something like fashion as my side passion. Let me go over here and see if we can mix blood with that and come up with a great line. And that's what we did. Of course, you see a lot of artists do the TV and film thing. That's another thing that we've been tapping into. You know what I mean? It wages on your success as an artist. So we've been trying to just get the right roles, and instead of just taking any role, you know what I'm saying? Because you can taint your acting career by just taking anything. We've done a couple of simple roles, you know what I mean, just to test the waters out, because you do need the experience, even just on your resume as a whole. So we've taken some joints like that. I really want to get a good role where, you know what I'm saying, people could really see that you taking it seriously, you know what I'm saying? I did the Scary Movie thing. That's, you know what I mean, that's just some cool little funny shit really you could put on, but it ain't nothing that's gonna get you no Grammy or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? Or get you no awards, no anything, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I want to branch into everything, you know what I mean? I look at things and I see casting, I see there's money, a certain amount of money in casting, I see real estate, you know what I mean? I see different things, but you gotta have the right team and the right focus to get into. People put their money into a lot. You see Hammer, he had $30 million. He started putting it in horses and putting it here and putting it there. But if you don't have a focus and you just think everything is a instant profit, you end up losing money. You know what I'm saying? right now my focus is the hip hop and the clothing line. And, you know what I mean, as the success of that thing, it may open up some more doors too.